We have become very dependent on technology, particularly with the internet. We use it for work, information, communication, and entertainment. It all comes at a cost. Today, I'm the reformer. We are heavily reliant, but it is flawed. It includes computers, laptops, smart TVs, iPhones, and iPads. Not too long ago, computers were giant monsters. People still owned them in the 90s and early 2000s. Within a decade, technology has rapidly changed, evolved, and improved to a point where you can talk to someone on the other side of the world in mere seconds. A few decades ago, that would have been seen as a great challenge to accomplish. We don't need these devices, but we ended up needing them to do our work in school. Forced to adopt or accept new technologies because of companies, organizations, and even government. We also need them for our jobs, since they're releasing their timetables for email or online websites. Of course, to access them, you need to find the internet connection, the device can use it, and pay for electricity bills. Of course, you can find other ways, such as renting out computers at libraries, offering free Wi-Fi, and other businesses. But nevertheless, you need these devices to order to use them. Old advertisements that said using digital devices will be using less people, but we ended up using more paper because of the electronic devices used for forms, contracts, and other use. It's also expected by society and most industries that people have smartphones, since people use phone calls, internet, and it is essentially a mini computer. Also, you can use apps. As such, some businesses will ask you to have an app to get a discount, versus some retail stores using apps for lay-by. And generally, most places expect you to have apps, even universities and schools, to access certain school programs for assignments or information, or also schedule for assignments when they are due. These devices aren't cheap. Anyone who lives in a lower social and economic lifestyle will struggle to buy one, or the extra costs for using one. Those who are struggling will struggle to pay a car anyway. Middle class would see a drop in their money because of these devices, but so they need to use them to do their job. But these devices can break, water damage, fall apart, software not function properly, and they constantly need to be recharged or plugged in. But they also can be put a strain on people's eyes while constantly staring at a light source. Computers can also get hacked or be infected with a virus, and people can steal information on certain electronic devices. It is unreliable, costly, but it is the future, if you embrace it or not. But since we need these devices to work, they also need to be reduced in price to be more affordable, generally to the masses, which would be very unlikely. But they can be very handy when they do work fine and do their intended function. Ever since the Industrial Revolution, machines have been replacing humans due to able to produce products faster and finer, and can be repaired quicker compared to those who lose a limb, or can be replaced easier. As machines get more advanced, less people are needed to operate them, also replaces more jobs in machines. Since there's an increased rate of automation, for more advanced technologies will take over what is once working class jobs or more simplistic jobs will be eventually replaced or already being replaced by machines, thus affecting those of the lower class or new to the workforce, struggling to get jobs to improve upon their situations. The ideal jobs of the future would be coders, engineers, electricians, and IT personnel. But not all people are good at these jobs or want to do these jobs. But you're going to survive in this increasingly digitalized world, particularly this digitalization of the first world. These skills that will help you. The interconnectedness of the online world also presents some danger and opportunities, such as people working together to create things, people finding others with similar interests, online societies, secret public, also sharing information that wasn't before possible, giving out new ideas, both and right, and also spreading different kinds of humor. The dangers of this is online predators, thieves, viruses, or hackers that want to screw you over, and other more dark and questionable things of the internet. Like in real life, you must be careful and learn when to go will cause the least harm to you and avoid the potential dangers. A new problem has risen in the first world. The amount of people that feel loneliness and have depression is staggering. Sure, we're able to connect online and speak to people all across the world. Why so much loneliness? Families or groups of people will be or are distracted by their devices from their boredom or looking for some sort of entertainment instead of actually talking to people around them. For some people, being online increasingly For some people, online increases the feeling of loneliness, seeing how others are having a good time, or even interacting with others online, because you're talking to each other through voice or text instead of talking to each other in person. You don't have that human interaction. Also, not too long ago, you have to interact with people to get what you want or your needs, such as shopping, returning curiosity or finances, and you can just do all these things online. And you can have any of your purchases can be delivered to your home. There are some that are rather others think of them, or they are introverted, which also make them feel very lonely, and may use the internet as more of an escape. In Japan, the nation has one of the highest records of loneliness, depression. Some people have created a rent-a-friend, and some weird anime AI computer program helping people feeling lonely. The world is rapidly changing very quickly, faster than the current generation of millennials. Even millennials of today feel like they're being swamped with the rapid changes of technology. But who knows what the futures hold? Hopefully there'll be a slowdown of technology because this constant rate is sort of hard to keep up. Anyway, I am the Reformer, and you have a good evening.